What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. Happy Labor Day also, or to the Labor Day edition, which most of these days don't really turn out that good. But the show started off with Seth Rollins as he came out and pretty much boasted about his WWE title win stuff. His WWE title win, how he's been unstoppable champion, and that he's the U.S. champion right now. And he needs to give Baltimore a reality check on what he's done of cashing in WrestleMania, beating Brock Lesnar, beating John Cena. But as Rollins talked about his accomplishments, the crowd started chanting boring at him because I guess maybe Seth Rollins cuts too many 20-minute promos at the beginning of Raw almost every week, and pretty much seeing him politic his way into getting a U.S. title shot at Night of Champions and pretty much having 2 matches in one night. He says he's going to destroy Sting. And Rollins says, it hit me. He says, you guys didn't hear me. He says, I'm Seth frickin' Rollins. He said we'll beat both Cena and Sting on the same night, as he say we'll own the fans, but he wants his statue back. But Sting showed up on the screen pretty much with the statue and everything. You are the man, Seth, the man without a statue, he says. And here, come and get it. He used a feather duster and pretty much started wiping the statue off, and then the screen went back to regular again. Sheamus then came out with his Money in the Bank contract. I guess I don't think they're gonna, cash in. And pretty much Sheamus said, you look stupid complaining about a statue. And he said, do you realize how stupid you look, he says, and everything. And then the fans started chanting, you look stupid. And he says, you look like Ronald McDonald with a bad haircut. And Sheamus says, don't you bring my family into this, which sounded retarded. But Rollins pretty much say, what's your point out here? Sheamus out the Money in the Bank briefcase says, I could take you out on Raw, I could take you out on SmackDown, and in case you are possible to win both matches and Night of Champions, I can take you out right there and become the WWE champion, he says. So, the segment was alright, but I think the fans have gotten tired of Seth Rollins' promos, and that's why he chanted boring. Pretty much then Rollins would complain to Stephanie, man, we have a plan, we need a plan, where's Hunter, where's Hunter? And pretty much until Hunter was right behind him, and pretty much Triple H said that Sheamus would go one-on-one with Randy Orton, and my God, why are we seeing this match for the 100th billionth time with these two? Pretty much says Sting was trying to get under him and everything, but since it's gonna be you have 2 title matches, why are we prepared tonight? You're gonna go one-on-one with Ryback, champion versus champion, and you're gonna be in a 6-man tag with the New Day versus the Primetime Players and John Cena. Stephanie says, well, my plan was going to tell you to go after Sting. But now, since you and Hunter's plan, that would happen. Sasha Banks went against Paige, which there was some Sasha Banks chants mostly, and someone got a little bit of a "this is awesome" at the end, but pretty much Naomi distracted her, the referee, and Sasha Banks pretty much kept the roll-up pin after the ref's back was turned, and Sasha Banks won the match. So she won that. The Shield, I'll just say that. The Shield, Ambrose and Reigns destroyed the Ascension, which they came to, I guess, minions for Cody Rhodes or Stardust. So what a bad start for him. They pretty much hit the Doomsday device on him and did a little almost triple power bomb thing. Pretty much the Wyatts get on the screen, cut a promo, pretty much telling them to run. So anybody that tries to help them are fools. So they pretty much are the Shield. They came out in Shield entrance style. So Ray was talking to Ryback, talking about fighting champion. So Kevin Owens showed up with eating an apple, and he says you have to wish Ryback luck. But Ryback says everybody knows you're full of crap. And Owens said, Ryback, you look hungry. You better be careful that you can bite off more than you could chew, he says. They talked about the Stone Cold podcast of the night with Edge and Christian. Rollins then went against Ryback in a non-title match, which pretty much, the match was pretty good, but Sting distracted him. And he says, we're waiting, Seth, we're waiting. Ryback pretty much hit the roll-up pin on Seth Rollins, won the match, getting the title back from the little kid. I guess it was a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid or something he was doing for. Again, Sting came back and pretty much said the statue behind him and pretty much put a mask on him, he says. And Seth Rollins in the crowd said, that's defamation! That's defamation! He's definitely my statue, so Sting's trying to do some mind games thing. And pretty much he's Joker Sting tonight, by the way. So we're going back into TNA mode right here where he's the Joker Sting. Because I guess he's being more funny with his stuff now, playing with the statue and doing everything. So it reminds me of Joker Sting back in TNA, except he's not changing all the face paint and going after Immortal and everything like Ben Hogan and stuff. But we're bringing Joker Sting back tonight. That's what it's going to be. The New Day was back, and they were happy to see Seth Rollins, and pretty much they said they had his back, but Rollins wasn't amused, and it says he has a lot on his plate tonight, and pretty much Rollins was pissed as the New Day came with the trombone, but then pretty much Edge and Christian was standing right behind Seth Rollins, and Edge says, I remember you standing on my neck saying you were threatening to pretty much paralyze me and stuff, and now since he's back, he says, why don't you do it right now, huh? So you didn't get the job right. You didn't get the job done last time. And pretty much Seth, I did for the authority and everything. But pretty much Seth Rollins pretty much looked at Edge and pretty much says, I got a lot on my plate, because we already know Edge can't really do anything anymore as it is anyways. Pretty much Woods played the trombone then, saying that I've been waiting this all my life. And pretty much played it and pretty much said they got him. But Edge and Christian took out the kazoo and pretty much said, New Day sucks, and Biggie took the kazoo, ate it, chewed it up, and threw it on the ground. Then Team 3D showed up, the Dudleys. Pretty much said, they said next week you guys are going to be putting your titles on the line against the primetime players, and whoever wins that match will face the Team 3D and Night of Champions for the Tag Team Championships. And then they came up with their own chant, and they said, "Get the tables, get the tables, get the tables," and pretty much the New Day stormed off then. Summer Rae, oh god, this segment was horrible. Came out talking about this Dolph Ziggler thing with a very bad TMZ narrator, and she was a victim and talked about Rusev and that I put my body in condition for him to like, and talked about Ziggler's body and stuff, and how that he betrayed her and everything, and talked about the Iron Man magazine she was on, and Dolph pretty much talked about it and talked about it, and Rusev pretty much says, I forgive you, says I accept your apology, and that even though you betrayed me and stuff, it says it's not your fault, it's Dolph Ziggler's fault, and that Summer Rae is the victim, and the crowd started chanting boring most throughout this whole segment. Who could blame them in Baltimore? Good job. Summer Rae just sounded like an idiot, and that Lana's not here because she broke her wrist. They said she's not here because she has a broken heart, and Ziggler pretty much said, yeah, that's what Lana, yeah, that you couldn't make the way Lana feels, because that's what he said to her last night and stuff. And the crowd pretty much said, oh, and pretty much Ziggler said he checked on Lana a couple of times last night, and she has to deliver a message. And Rusev said, what? Pretty much Ziggler threw the mic out and super kicked him, and then Rusev got the hell out of there. But I don't know where this segment or feud is on. And they have a match at Night of Champions, by the way, the rematch, they said. But I honestly couldn't care, because this whole thing with all four of these people suck. This has been going on too long, from slapping fish, she's a caught fish, bad SummerSlam matches, bad wannabe Mizdow, Summer Rae impressions, and it's just getting that bad. Why? Just why it's that bad? No one cares. Summer Rae is, I don't blame the crowd for chanting born at Summer Rae. Randy Orton went against Sheamus for the millionth time, 100 billionth time, which I don't think nobody cared what Sheamus did. They only cared for Orton's moves. And once again, pretty much, they said this was the rubber match, and Orton won with the RKO after, I guess, the fans pretty much were distracted by, well, Sheamus was distracted by the fans saying he looked stupid. He tried to hit the bro kick, hit the roll up, and pretty much Orton hit the RKO, won the match, and that was it. And then pretty much after that, Orton was leaving, since he was talking to the Shield earlier. Pretty much the Wyatts came out and he pretty much beat him up out there. So I guess Orton will probably be the third member for this partner thing in Night Champions and a 6-man tag. Team 3D came out against the Los Matadores. They beat Los Matadores really quick. Hit a 3D on one of them, and then pretty much after, one of the Matadores slapped and kicked the bull. Devon and Bully Ray pretty much came back in. Bubba Ray, Bully Ray, whatever. I already know I got comments on people getting pissed at me saying, well, you said it wrong. You said Bully Ray. You said Team 3D, whatever, it's the same people. Yes, it's the difference between TNA and WWE, but I just said it by accident last time, so whatever. And pretty much they came back in and they put the other Matadors through a table, so yeah, but I feel like it's going to be the Matadors versus the Bull now. Cesaro went against The Miz, pretty much with Big Show interfering, chasing after The Miz after screwing him out of the title last week. Big Show chased him, but then pretty much when Big Show left, he knocked out The Miz. He knocked out Cesaro. Nikki Bella's clock thing for the title, saying she's going to be AJ's record, and it's going to be a celebration, and it's going to be party, and the Authority and everything. But the crowd pretty much started chanting boring at the Bellas, because who could give a crap about Nikki Bella's record, because it doesn't mean anything. Barely defended the title. Only got distracted because of this whole little triple war thing they've been doing, this Revolution, even though it's never been a Divas Revolution. And pretty much Charlotte came out that next week the title will be on the line next week so that she doesn't win her little longest reign thing. And pretty much Charlotte beat up Nikki Bella and hit the figure 8 in the ring. So I don't know. I hope she beats the record, because I couldn't give a crap. Her record doesn't mean anything, and people probably will say AJ's is better. But like I've said in the past, they only want to beat AJ's record because I guess maybe because she left the company and they hate CM Punk. So the company hates Punk. Cena came out to John Cena sucks, which they said next week is going to be the season premiere of Raw. So what, tonight is the season finale? I don't understand where it's just a season premiere of Raw for. Like, you guys are on every week, so I don't know. Say it's because doing Monday Night Football and everything. The New Day came out then, which people look at them as faces now also. Pretty much saying, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. And pretty much, sorry, I was checking a message real quick. And I guess when Seth Rollins came out, some fan jumped the guardrail and pretty much was walking with him, which was really cool. Seth Rollins just looked at everything, and the referee pretty much had to come get the other guy, and security took him out. So some crazy fan jumped the guardrail, but the fan was cool. He was just walking and everything. And I'm surprised I got the camera off that quick, but he just walked with him. So 6-man tag, pretty much Cena and Primetime Players go against New Day and Seth Rollins. First, the New Day was over as ever with that trombone, and people went crazy for him. But pretty much Cena and them won. Pretty much hit the FU on Seth Rollins, pretty much leaving him in there. They did the $1 Million Dance, and then Sting pretty much showed back on screen, said rough night for Seth, and it said lights. Pretty much do the statue in a big garbage truck, and pretty much left with the garbage truck. See you, Seth. Whoa! So it was Joker Sting. They brought back Joker Sting's back. So guess they're trying to steal TNA ideas around here now. But he's back again. So it was Joker Sting tonight. But Raw was alright, I'll say that. Was what it was. Baltimore ripping him in half. I see you right there. And pretty much the show is pretty much like whatever in a way. But Baltimore had a lot of boring chants with the fan jumping over the rail. It's kind of funny though. I'll say that, even though Seth Rollins looked confused as ever. But it was pretty much a good episode of Raw tonight. And I'm going to have to check out that Stone Cold podcast with Edge and Christian, since they were on the show tonight also. So I'll pretty much end it from there. And once again, it's me, HWD, good in news reviews. No, I am, no, I do. Show, here I go. Came, I saw. Monday Night Raw. Peace.